kind of really informative video. Maybe it may be really helpful to some of you girls, or you might find it's absolutely pointless and have nothing of interest to you whatsoever, and in that case just turn over. If there's no need for any comments like, oh, this is so dull, this is not what I subscribe to. You know, my channel is about fashion and beauty, and I feel that this has a lot to do with fashion. So this is basically going to tell you how to take care of wool products, because I think they are a pain in the ass. I have a couple here with you to show you, and stuff like this. I have this cream cardigan, which a lot of you have probably seen in my lookbook, and it's from Topshop, and as you can see it's a really thick cable knitted cardigan. And I also have another Topshop jumper, which is very popular, which is the same. It's cable knitted as well. You can't really see it because it's so dark, but yeah, they're basically like the same as the cream cardigan. Now, they are the sort of jumpers that you need to take care of, because if you don't, then they will just go horrible when you wash them. I don't know about you, but I've had experiences before when I've brought jumpers just like this, and I've washed them like any other piece of clothing, and they have gone stiff, they've shrunk, and they're just horrible. And it's like, oh man, I've spent like 50 quid on a jumper, I've washed it and I've just ruined it. This wasn't the original I brought. I brought this in the summer. Yeah, I like to buy things that are really not seasonal. I bought this in the summer, this jumper, because I wanted one like it for ages, and I washed it without really thinking, and it shrunk, and it felt horrible, and it was stiff, and it just didn't sit properly. Luckily it kind of broke on the seam, and so it started to unravel, so I took it back to Topshop, and I was really worried and that I was going to mess up the new one I got. My mum mentioned to me that you shouldn't do a few things when you wash wool, because it really messes them up, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, so anyway, let's get on with the video. So I'm basically going to show you how to take care of wool products without kind of making them go all horrible and stuff, and keeping them as brand new as possible. So yeah, so these two jumpers I have are both let's see, this one is made out of 10% wool and the rest is acrylic, and yeah, and that one's made out of 10% wool and 90% acrylic. So they've both got wool in them. I have a oversized knit cardigan from last year, but it's actually only made out of acrylic. It didn't have any wool in it. That's why it washed fine when I washed it like any other garment. But yeah, if anything has wool in it and it's really thickly knitted, I definitely follow these instructions. So let's get started. First of all, if anything, when you wash these garments, you want to wash them individually, unless you've got two jumpers exactly the same colour. But I'm obviously not going to wash my cream one and my navy blue one in the same wash. Yeah, but don't wash any other clothes with them, and you want to put it on a wool wash setting, because your washing machine will then delicately wash your wool, because it's been programmed to wash wool specifically. And make sure you put it on a cool wash, because the cooler the wash, the less chance it has of shrinking the wool. Number 2, only use a detergent, and use a detergent that's made for wool. Don't use fabric conditioners, because I know they're meant to make fabric soft, but when you wash towels and wool products, fabric conditioner does something to the wool to make it go all crispy. I tried to look up on Google why it does it. I couldn't find any scientific reason. So yeah, I'm just telling you, don't use fabric conditioner, because it will make the world of difference whether you use it or not. Now here I use a detergent, and this is for wool and silk. and it's by Persil, and it smells really nice. And yeah, you basically just put some in here and put it in really washed, and you're done. And it's really nice because the smell sticks on it for a long time, which is good because wool products absorb smell really easily. Oh, my phone. And you'll find that the smells will linger on your fabric, so the better they hang on to the actual detergent smell, the better. Because your wool will smell fresh for longer. Okay, make sure you don't wash your wool as often as maybe you'd wash your underwear or t-shirts, because you don't need to wash wool as much as you would then, because they're not gonna pick up necessarily kind of like sweat and dirt as much as other garments would. And if they do start to get bobbly or they do start to look dirty, all you need to do is use one of those debobbler things that you can get from Argos, or one of the hair things, scraper things to remove dirt. Because obviously, like any other item of clothing, the more you wash it, the quicker it's going to look worn and like not as brand new. Second of all, this is like the fifth point maybe. I've got it written down. Okay. Fifth point is when you want to dry your wool when it's been in the wash, basically when it's on a wool wash it won't spin your garments, so it will come out drenched. So what you need to do is just put it on a light spin, not a tumble dry, just a light spin, just to get rid of the water. If you do it once and there's still lots of water, just do it again until all the water's gone. And then when you've done that, preferably it's better to dry wool garments flat. So just find a flat surface, a towel or something, and just lie it flat on that. But you know, that's just a pain. I've got nowhere to lie it flat, so I just hang it up on a hanger and put it over my door or anywhere you can hang it up. And what you need to do is you just need to reshape the arms and make sure the arms are pulled down and straight, and make sure the bottom of the garment's pulled straight, and just pull it into shape when it's still wet. And yeah, and that is basically it. So just make sure, you know, if you don't do any other thing I've told you, just make sure to not use fabric conditioner, because it will mess up your wool so bad. Yeah, so that's just a really quick random video, but you know, I like to be helpful and I like to pass on my knowledge. So yeah, I hope that did help. So I bet you there are a few people out there that don't know what they're doing wrong and their wool products are going horrible. I think that's all I've got to say. This is one of the new garments I got from my Topshop haul that I wore today. Yeah. So if I don't get any more videos done before Tuesday, I'm going to say Tuesday. If I don't get any more videos done by Tuesday, there'll definitely be one up Wednesday evening, because I get paid on Tuesday, Wednesday, so I'm going to be heading up to London, hitting Oxford Street, you know, Topshop, Primark, New Look, Selfridges, everywhere, and spending. It's my first trip to Primark, and I want to try and get loads of cheap bargains. So yeah, I've heard that Primark in London is horrible, but I'm a woman on a mission, and I do good when I go shopping. I'm looking forward to going and spending lots of money and going up there by myself and stuff. So yeah, if there's not a video up by Tuesday, there'll definitely be one up on Wednesday from a haul of the stuff that I got when I went to London. So yes, I shall see you guys soon.